Welcome students. Today we are going to discuss Chapter 1 Introduction to Accounting. Lecture 3 relates to objectives of accounting. After this lecture, you will be able to understand and explain the meaning of objectives of accounting. State the objectives of accounting. Explain each objective with suitable example, and you would be able to answer examination questions confidently. Okay, what we have learned till now? Number one, why do we need accounting? Number two, meaning of accounting. Number three, definition of accounting. And what we are going to learn today? Objectives of accounting, right? And that will be your today's question after the class, right? Let's start. Meaning of objective. Let's discuss what is objective. An objective is the purpose or goal of doing any work. Similarly, objectives of accounting are the purposes for which accounting records are maintained. Right? Now let's see what are the main objectives of accounting. Main objectives of accounting are number one, maintaining systematic records. Number two, determining profit or loss. Number three, determining financial position. Number four, providing accounting information. Number five, assisting in decision making. Number six, fulfilling legal requirements. Okay. Now in next slides, what we are going to learn? We are going to learn these objectives in details with examples. Okay. Let's move. Number one, maintaining systematic records. So every business performs hundreds of transactions, right? So how accounting helps us? Accounting helps us in number one, recording every transaction. Number two, maintaining records systematically. Number three, avoiding confusion. Number four, preserving information for future use. Let's take an example. A grocery store purchases goods every day and sell products to hundreds of customers. Without accounting, records may be lost, cash may not match, profit cannot be calculated, right? Therefore, maintaining systematic records via accounting is very much important, right? Let's move to different objective. Determining profit or loss. Now, every business wants to know whether they are earning profit or suffering a loss. How they would be able to know? With the help of accounting. Because accounting helps us in preparing profit and loss account. Let's take an example. Sales 10 lakh rupees, expenses 8 lakh rupees. Then what is the profit of the business? Profit will be 2 lakh. So what accounting does? Accounting helps in measuring business performance, right? So that's why second objective was determining profit or loss. Now let's move to third objective, determining financial position. Financial position means what the business owns and what the business owes. And how we able to get this information? We can able to see this information via balance sheet. Balance sheet includes your assets and liabilities. So what are your assets? Cash, furniture, building, machinery. All these are your assets, bank loan, creditors, capital, owner's investments. All these are your liabilities, which forms part of your balance sheet. So balance sheet helps us in determining financial position. Okay. Now objective 4. Objective 4 is providing accounting information. So what does accounting do? Accounting provides useful information to different users such as owners. Now why owners need this information? Owners need this to know their profit or loss. Investors. Now investors, why they need this information? To decide whether they should invest money or not. Banks. Now why bank needs this information? To decide whether they should give loan to business or not. Right? Creditors. Again, creditors had to decide whether they should provide supply to the business or not. Government. Government need this information to see whether business is paying taxes on a timely basis or not. Employees need this information for their salary perspective, right? So what accountings do? Accounting provide important information to various users. Okay. So objective 4 was providing accounting information. Objective 5, assisting in decision making. So accounting helps management answers question like, should the business expand? Should new machinery be purchased? Should a loan be taken? Should expenses be reduced? So reliable accounting information leads to better business decisions, because if you don't make proper accounts, you would not be able to take the correct decisions. So that's why reliable word is very important. Reliable accounting information leads to better business decisions. Okay. Now moving to objective 6, fulfilling legal requirements. Businesses are required to maintain proper accounts for income tax, GST, Companies Act, audit, other legal compliances. Proper accounting ensure these legal compliances, right? If these accounting details are not there, then definitely fulfilling legal requirements will be very difficult. Okay? So that's why proper records are maintained. Let's take an example. A garment shop. Accounting helps the owner to record daily sales, calculate profit, know cash balance, obtain bank loans, pay taxes correctly, plan future growth. So all these 6 things relates to your objective of accounting, right? Now this is the summary. Okay, what we have learned in this today's lecture. Number 1, maintaining systematic records. Number 2, determining profit or loss. Number 3, determining financial position. Number 4, providing accounting information. Number 5, assisting in decision making. Number 6, fulfilling legal requirements. Right. Okay. Now, homework. So what you need to do in today's homework? Learn all the 6 objectives. Write one practical example for each objective. Solve the NCERT questions related to objectives of accounting. And at last, revise all the 3 lectures. Lecture 1, 2 and 3. Okay. And what we are going to learn in our next lecture? Functions of accounting. Okay. You will be able to learn what are the functions of accounting. difference between objectives and function. So before moving to functions, your objective should be very much clear because we are going to understand the difference between these two aspects. Then we will learn these things with the help of practical business examples. And at the end, we will discuss important exam questions. So don't miss the next lecture. Okay. Here we are building strong concepts, one lecture at a time. Right? Our aim is to make accountancy simple, conceptual, and accessible to every student. Stay connected with our academy. Okay. If this lecture helped you, please like, subscribe to CB Pro Academy and press the bell icon for future lectures. Thank you for watching. Take care, keep learning, and I will see you in next lecture. Bye bye.